Hello, welcome to English Tips by Sunshine English Academy. My name is Milind Deshpande. In this lesson, we are going to look at the difference between the use of that and which. Sometimes we are not sure whether we should use that or which while describing something. Let's look at these two sentences. The cat which is on the tree is mine. The cat that is on the tree is mine. Now, both these sentences could be correct. However, they can convey different meanings. So, should we use that or should we use which in our sentence? Whether to use which or that in this example would depend on how many cats there are at that place and whether one wants to define a particular cat or simply give additional information about the cat. Let's look at our sentences again. The cat which is on the tree is mine. Now here, am I defining the cat? No, I'm not saying which cat this is. I'm not defining the cat. All I am doing is giving additional information. I'm just saying that the cat is on the tree. The cat which is on the tree, so this which is on the tree is just giving additional information about the cat. Now, if I removed that part of the sentence and said the cat is mine, it would still have the same meaning. There is no difference to the meaning of that sentence. Look at how the sentence is written. The cat, then there's a comma after that, which is on the tree, again comma, is mine. Now that part of the sentence, which is between the commas, is just giving additional information about the subject. This is not essential information. If we remove that part of the sentence, the meaning of the sentence does not really change. The important part of that sentence is that the cat is mine. Which is on the tree is not the important part of the sentence. So the word which only gives additional non-essential information. The important thing is that it is non-essential in that sentence. Now let's look at the second sentence. The cat that is on the tree is mine. Now when we make a sentence like that, it tells us that there could be more than one cat in that place. And therefore, I have to define which cat I'm talking about. When I say the cat that is on the tree is mine, that part of the sentence that is on the tree defines the cat. It tells the person which cat I'm talking about because there could be more than one cat in that place. So the word that is used to define what we are talking about. Now let's look at more examples. Now look at the first picture. This train, which is overcrowded, is on its way to Dhaka. Now, when I say which is overcrowded, Is it defining the train? No, it doesn't define the train. In fact, there could be more trains which are overcrowded. But here, all I want to actually say is that this train is on its way to Dhaka. So, which is overcrowded is just additional non-essential information. So here it could be just any train which is on its way to Dhaka. In fact, there could be more trains which are on the way to Dhaka. We are not talking about any specific or particular train here. Now look at the next picture. The train that is on platform number 2 is going to Virar. Now here you can see two trains in the picture. So if somebody just said the train is going to Virar, then there would be confusion because there are two trains. So the question would be, which train is going to Virar? So to define the particular train which is going to Virar, we use the word that, and we say the train that is on platform number 2 is going to Virar. So it's a specific train. It's not just any train or any one of the two. It is a specific one, the one which is on platform number 2. Okay, so I hope the difference is quite clear. Now let's try and do a small exercise. Here are some sentences. You have to decide whether that or which would be the appropriate words in these sentences. So pause your video here, go through the sentences, decide whether you would use that or which. And once you have done that, continue with the video to find the answers. So pause now. Here are the answers. My suitcase, which is made of plastic, is very tough. Now, which is made of plastic doesn't define my suitcase. It is just giving additional information. What I actually want to say is my suitcase is very tough. So I'm just giving additional information when I say which is made of plastic. The next one, the horse that is next to the white one won the race. Now, that is next to the white one, does it define the horse? Yes, it defines a specific horse. Now, in this sentence, it means there is only one white horse, and there is only another horse which is next to the white one. There aren't two horses next to the white horse. So that is next to the white one defines a particular or specific horse. Next, the shop that is at the end of the road sells toys. Here, that is at the end of the road defines a particular shop. Which shop? The one that is at the end of the road, right? So here we are defining the shop and therefore we use the word that. Next, the blue whale, which is about 100 feet in length, is the largest mammal. Here, the important part is that the blue whale is the largest mammal. But we are giving some additional information about the whale, and that is that it is 100 feet in length. So here, which is used to give additional information about the blue whale. Next, Kanchenjunga, which is in Sikkim, is the highest mountain in India. Here again, which is in Sikkim, is giving additional information about Kanchenjunga. It doesn't define Kanchenjunga. Next, the road that goes right from the circle leads to the park. Is it a specific road? Are we defining the road? Yes, the one which goes right goes to the park, not the one which goes left. So here we use that to specify which road we are talking about. Next, the pen that I brought to school yesterday belongs to Parag. Here again, we are defining which pen we are talking about. The one that I brought to school yesterday. Not any pen. It is a specific pen which I brought to school yesterday. So we use that because we are specifying or defining the pen. When we talk about people, we use the word who instead of that or which. Examples: the man who is next to the lady in the red shirt is Mahesh. So notice that there is only one lady in the red shirt and there is only one man next to the lady in the red shirt. And that man is Mahesh. We are defining that man. Next, the man who is holding an umbrella is the mayor. What we actually want to say is that the man is the mayor. That he is holding an umbrella is just extra non essential information. So here, who is being used instead of which, whereas in our previous sentence, who was used instead of that. That's the end of our lesson. I hope you liked it. Kindly like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also, click on the bell icon to get notifications whenever I post new videos to my channel. Also, click on our website link given in the description box if you would like to see our basic course for learning English. Thanks for watching.